Dear child, if you clicked on this video today, understand that it's not by accident. Your guardian angels have led you here for a reason, and there's a message that is meant specifically for you. You may have been searching for clarity, waiting for a sign, wondering if anyone truly sees what you're going through. And the answer is yes. You are seen. You are heard. Every thought, every worry, every silent moment when you felt alone, it was all noticed by a power far greater than you can imagine. Right now, you may feel like you're standing at a crossroads, uncertain of which path to take. Maybe you've been feeling stuck, like you've been waiting forever for something to change, for a breakthrough to finally come. It can feel frustrating when you've given so much, hoped so hard, and yet things still seem uncertain. But what if I told you that everything you're going through right now has already been accounted for? That someone in a position of immense power has already made a decision about your life? That decision is in motion, and it's unfolding in ways you never expected. Every single challenge you faced, every moment of doubt, every setback, it wasn't in vain. You've been walking a path that is much bigger than you realize. The struggles weren't meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you. You see, sometimes we look at our circumstances and think we've been forgotten, that nothing is working out. But what you don't realize is that the delays, the closed doors, and the challenges were never meant to harm you. They were positioning you for something greater. There have been moments when you've wondered if your prayers were even heard. Those nights when you whispered words into the darkness, hoping someone, anyone, was listening. The truth is, they were heard. Every single one of them. Not one prayer was ignored. Even the prayers you forgot you prayed, the ones you spoke in desperation, the ones you mumbled with tears in your eyes, they were all carried to the highest place. And even though you may not see the results yet, things have already been set in motion. The answers are coming. The change is coming. Right now, you may feel like time is slipping through your fingers. You may be asking yourself, when will things finally shift? When will I see the breakthrough I've been longing for? I know the waiting has been hard. It has tested your patience, your faith, and even your belief in yourself. But waiting does not mean nothing is happening. Sometimes the most significant shifts occur in silence. What if I told you that during this waiting season, unseen forces have been working on your behalf? That opportunities, connections, and blessings are already aligning behind the scenes? Just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean it's not happening. The truth is, you were never meant to stay in the same place forever. You are meant to evolve, to grow, to step into something much greater than what you've known. But before that can happen, you must first release the fears that are keeping you tied to the past. The doubts that tell you you're not ready. The worries that whisper, what if I fail? Let me remind you of something powerful. You have already been chosen. You have already been called. The decision about your future has already been made, and it was made with love, with purpose, and with divine intention. You may not feel ready right now, but trust me, you are. Every hardship you faced, has shaped you. Every setback has strengthened you. Every moment of uncertainty has built resilience within you. The experiences that once made you question your path have actually been preparing you for it. You are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you realize. You are more capable than you give yourself credit for. And when the time is right, when the moment comes for you to step into what's meant for you, you will know. I know there have been moments when you felt alone, when it seemed like the world was moving forward and you were left behind. You've watched others receive their blessings, their breakthroughs, their moments of joy, and you've wondered, when will it be my turn? But I need you to understand something. Your journey is different. Your path is unique. The timing of your life is not meant to match anyone else's. Just because you don't see it happening now doesn't mean it's not on its way. What's meant for you will not pass you by. The things that are taking longer are not delayed. They are being perfected. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when fear tries to convince you that you're not enough, that things will never change, that you'll always be stuck where you are. But don't let fear have the final say. Fear is nothing but a liar, and its only goal is to keep you from stepping into the greatness that awaits you. Stand firm. Hold on to the truth that has already been spoken over your life. You are destined for more. You were created with a purpose, and nothing protecting you and making sure you're on the right path. Even when you didn't feel their presence, they were there. Even in the moments when you thought no one was looking out for you, they were working tirelessly on your behalf. You have never been alone, not for a single second. You have always been surrounded by love, by protection, by divine guidance. So, what do you do now? You keep going. You keep trusting. You keep believing that the best is yet to come. I know it's tempting to give up, to let doubt take over, to believe the negative thoughts that try to tell you it's not going to happen. But don't let the lies win. Don't let the delays convince you that you've been forgotten. You haven't. If only you could see what's ahead, you would understand why you had to wait. You would see why things didn't happen when you wanted them to, because something even better was being prepared for you. You don't have to figure everything out on your own. That's not your job. Your job is to keep showing up, to keep believing, to keep moving forward. The rest is already taken care of. The plans have already been made. The future is already unfolding in your favor. And soon you will look back on this moment and understand why everything happened the way it did. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith strong. The decision about your life has already been made, and it's one that will bring you more joy, more peace, and more blessings than you ever imagined. Your time is coming. Trust the process. Trust the timing. And most of all, trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Remember, the decision about you has already been made. and it is a good one. It is filled with hope, grace, and mercy. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into a divine plan that has been carefully prepared for you. I have already gone ahead of you, clearing obstacles and making a way where there seemed to be none. It may not look exactly how you imagined, but trust me, it is far greater than anything you could have ever dreamed. I know what I am doing. I see the full picture, even when all you see are scattered puzzle pieces. The past does not define you. Let go of the weight of yesterday, because there is so much more ahead for you. The best days of your life are not behind you. They are in front of you. You may look back and wonder about the choices you made, the mistakes, or the moments of pain. But I need you to understand that none of it was wasted. I have been using even the most difficult parts of your journey to shape you, to strengthen you, and to mold you into who you were always meant to be. You may feel like some areas of your life are broken, unworthy, or not good enough, but I am the master craftsman, and I do not waste anything. Every challenge, every tear, and every delay was for a purpose. What may feel like a setback was actually a setup for something far greater. Trust that I am turning it all around for your good. Even when you feel like you are wandering, like you have lost your way, I want you to know that you are never lost to me. I see you clearly, always. I know exactly where you are and exactly where you are going. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Even when life feels uncertain, I have a clear and perfect plan for you. Your breakthrough is coming. You have prayed, you have waited, and you have believed, and I want you to know that your answer is on its way. It may not come in the way you expected, but when it arrives, you will see that it was worth every moment of waiting. The doors that closed, the opportunities that slipped away, and the things you thought you lost were all part of a greater orchestration. I do not make mistakes. Every single detail has been carefully aligned, and when you step into your next season, you will see why it had to happen this way. You are closer than you think. I know that sometimes, just before the dawn, the night feels the darkest. I know that there have been days when holding on has felt impossible, when you have questioned whether things will ever change. But I need you to trust me. Do not give up now. The decision has already been made in your favor. You do not have to fight for what is coming. It is already yours. What you are waiting for is on its way, and when it arrives, you will see that every tear, every sacrifice, and every difficult moment was leading you to something beyond your imagination. I have been preparing you for this moment. Even in the times when you felt unnoticed or unready, I was working in you. You may not feel like you are ready, but trust me, I have been getting you ready in ways you do not even realize. The struggles you faced have made you stronger. The lessons you learned have made you wiser. The pain you endured has made you more compassionate. You are not the same person you were before, and that is a beautiful thing. Growth has happened. Transformation has taken place. And now you are stepping into what I have been preparing for you all along. This next season will be a season of fulfillment. You will start to see the fruits of all the seeds you have planted. You have been faithful, you have endured, and now it is time for you to walk into the blessings that have been waiting for you. And here is what I want you to understand. You do not have to strive for it. You do not have to force it. You do not have to make it happen by your own strength. I have already done the heavy lifting. Your only job is to walk in faith, to listen to the small nudges I place in your heart, and to trust that I am leading you exactly where you need to go. You do not need to carry the weight of figuring it all out. That is my job. I have known what I was going to do in your life from the moment you were born. Every step, every chapter, and every turn was already part of my plan. And nothing you have done, nothing that has happened to you, can derail that plan. You are still on track. Even when it does not feel like it, even when life seems confusing, I promise you, you are exactly where you need to be. Trust the process. Trust my timing. Trust that I am always working, even when you cannot see it. So, when fear tries to creep in, when doubt whispers in your ear, I need you to hold on to this truth. The decision has already been made. Your future is secure in my hands. You do not have to be afraid of what is ahead, because I have already gone before you and prepared the way. Nothing, no obstacle, no enemy, no circumstance can stop what I have set in motion for you. You are stepping into something beautiful, something divinely appointed,